a shy nerd finds themselves in the middle of a love triangle. Brace yourself for unexpected twists. Tune in to Air Blue Channel Recap, and let's dive in. At the beginning of the movie, Mulong relaxes casually on a couch at a lively party, his attention captured by Ramona, who's dancing gracefully to the music nearby. He hesitates, unsure of how to start a conversation. His friend Kelu playfully nudges him, handing him a banana with a cheeky grin, encouraging Mulong to make a move. Summoning a brief surge of confidence, Mulong steps onto the dance floor but quickly loses his nerve and excuses himself, heading to the bathroom. Once inside, Mulong is greeted by an unpleasant surprise in the toilet, instantly killing his urge to pee. When he returns, he finds Ramona waiting for him. However, before their conversation can progress, another guest loudly reveals Mulong's unfortunate bathroom experience, cutting the moment short. Discovery with the entire party trying to salvage the moment. Mulong flashes a grin and jokes, "Well, folks, that might go down as the crappiest first date ever," a few days later. At another party, Mulong finds himself back on the couch with Silo and their friend Kevin. They egg him on, pushing him to give things with Ramona. Another shot with their encouragement. Mulong gathers his nerve and steps onto the dance floor as she casually chats with her friends about how she'd never date a virgin. She eventually spots Mulong's bold attempt and starts dancing with him. Ramona and Mulong find a private moment together where emotions run high in the midst of their connection. Mulong opens up, sharing his feelings and his hope for an honest, meaningful relationship. Ramona, caught off guard by his vulnerability, reacts angrily, quickly leaving the room and leaving Mulong alone. Confused. The following day, Silvio and Kevin aren't shy about letting Mulong know he messed up with Ramona soon after Silvio starts dating her. And Mulong can't shake the feeling it's out of spite. Their frustration boils over into a heated argument with Silvio, landing a punch that knocks Mulong out, seeking a reset. Mulong heads on a vacation with his mom, where he crosses paths with Anemona, the blonde receptionist at their hostel. They stroll along the beach, chatting about various things. During the conversation, Anem casually mentions she has a boyfriend, but that doesn't stop. Mulong, caught up in the moment with a song playing in the background, they briefly share a kiss. They end up spending the night together in her room the next day. Mulong, looking sharp and hopeful, finds out Anam lost her job because of their fling, and to make things worse, her boyfriend is on his way, crushing any chances of something more. On his way home, Mulong's phone buzzes with a troubling message from Ramona, accusing Silvio of hurting her. Panic sets in and he hurries over to her place. But instead of finding clarity, the situation escalates into an argument with Ramona, threatening to call the police if he doesn't leave the next day at school. Mulong is met with cold stares and resentment as rumors based on Ramona's lies spread quickly at home. Mulong's mom hints that Ramona might still have feelings for him. Intrigued, Mulong tracks down Anem's contact at the hostel, using the excuse that he came across her wallet. He calls her and they agree to meet for coffee. They enjoy the evening together, and after a few fun adventures, they find themselves in a bathroom only to be unexpectedly interrupted by a bouncer when Mulong openly admits what they were up to. The bouncer responds with a punch the following morning. As Mulong showers, he casually asks Anam about her relationship. She makes it clear she has no plans to break up. As a result, they decide to break up later. Mulong attempts to hitch a ride, standing roadside in just a towel. Back at school, he finds out Ramona has been spreading rumors that he's gay and involved with Kevin the next day. He hangs out with Perlaith, only one who still trusts him. They smoke together and later get intimate. Carla showers while Mulong, still flustered, quickly leaves the room. The following morning, Kevin, concerned about how the rumors might impact Mulong's reputation, confronts him together. They come up with a strategy for Mulong to pursue Ramona the next day, sporting a new look that attracts many girls. Mulong encounters Ramona in a cafe, bolstered by his new appearance. He approaches her, inviting her to watch Netflix, and plans a soft kiss on her lips at school. Ramona clings to him all day, overwhelming him. He seeks advice from Kevin, and they plot revenge on Silvio. They plant flowers and a note on Carla's desk, impersonating Silvio's interest in her. Pearlie later accepts publicly, but Silvio's harsh rejection and mockery of her appearance lead to her disclosing their past intimacy and physically confronting him. Shocking their classmates that night, Mulong and Ramona find solitude on a church rooftop, sharing wine and reconciling. They exchanged passionate, despite her initial reluctance and comparisons to other guys. Mulong's reassurances lead them to her home as they kiss before things progress. Mulong states nothing will happen that night, leading Ramona to bite his finger the next morning. Ramona apologizes and expresses her desire to be his girlfriend. They decide to commit to a serious relationship, walking together later. Mulong's chat with Anemona, who is in town, prompts him to excuse himself and meet her, introducing her to his mom at his house. Ramona calls later, inquiring about his whereabouts and proposing an outing. But Mulong declines. She suggests another night. He refuses again, torn between Anemona and Ramona. Mulong tells Ramona about his new relationship with Anemona, ending their call that night after intimacy with Anemona. He chooses her. In the evening, Ramona visits Mulong's home, eager for his company. They share a tender moment outside, but it's interrupted by a neighbor. Mulong uses this chance to reveal his new relationship, officially ending things with Ramona. 3 years on, Mulong, now a successful author, meets Ramona at a bar. She confesses her lingering thoughts about him. Despite this, Mulong, committed to Anemona, informs Ramona they cannot be together. However, as he tries to leave, Ramona insists on driving him home, sharing her engagement news during a tense and agitated drive, as Mona confides her struggles with her deteriorating relationship. She rests her head on Mulong's lap, seeking solace when Mulong arrives home, eager to discuss the events with Anemona. He discovers she's absent. A note on his laptop reveals she has left him, leaving him heartbroken, overwhelmed by grief. He sheds tears as he grapples with the suddenness and sorrow of her departure, just when Mulong is engulfed. Inspired and resolute, Mulong engages with his future self in a conversation about altering the course of his life. This interaction invigorates Mulong to embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth with guidance from his future self. Mulong sets out to understand himself better and redefine his life's direction. During a moment back at the party where Mulong previously rejected, Ramona Silo inquires if he plans to pursue her now. Instead of responding, Mulong becomes infuriated and lashes out at Silo, even striking him amid this conflict. Mulong is reminded by his future self that he could have approached the situation differently as he watches the events unfold. Mulong contemplates alternative actions he might have taken. He acknowledges that he could have steered clear of Ramona the previous night with a new outlook. Mulong confronts his past decisions, poised to make wiser choices and shape a desirable future. And with this resolution, the movie concludes.